in my filming, I'm going to have a cat with me today. You want to say hi? So welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today's video is going to be something a little bit different. This is something that I'm bringing over from my blog, which I've decided to kind of not keep up with my blog for a while because there's so much going on, and I'm trying really hard to get more videos out to you. So in an attempt to do that, I am going to keep a low profile on the blog. So anyhow, this is part of my Charming Changes blog post, I guess you can say, which are now going to be my vlogging. So if you are here for beauty stuff, let me kind of explain a little bit why I decided to go ahead and put this on my channel. So this is kind of my weight loss, get healthy journey. And before you stop watching this video, hear me out for a second. So I'm all about beauty. I'm about beauty and not just makeup, skincare, nails. I mean, I love everything beauty related. Now, to me, being healthy, and I'm not saying being skinny, I do need to lose weight because I have gained over 100 pounds since I was fit, and I wasn't underweight. I was fit for my height, for my bone structure, everything. And I need to get back to being healthy again. And I have multiple reasons, which I'll go into later, why I am at the weight that I'm at now. But beauty is very hand in hand with being healthy. I mean, if you think about it, your skin reacts to what you put in your body. Your appearance reacts to what you put in your body. You know, you drink more water, your skin looks better, and it's more supple and it's smoother. You eat the right things, you don't break out as much. So being healthy is a lot more than just losing weight. And beauty is a lot more than just what you put on your face. It's what you put in your body too. So that's why I felt it was okay to do these videos on my YouTube channel, because not just for some accountability, which I do want some little bit of accountability. And I know there's so many people out there that are in the same boat as me that I'm sure would like someone that they could connect and relate to. I've always enjoyed it. I've always loved it. And please message me on Facebook. Please comment in the description, or not in the description box, on the comments down below. Feel free to email me if you want to chat more with me. And if you have any questions, if you are in the same boat and you just want someone that you can relate to, feel free to connect to me. Please, by all means. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, my YouTube channel. So I'm kind of all over the place. So feel free to connect with me. I would love to talk. But that's why I decided to go ahead and do these videos on my channel, because I mean, it's a journey, and if you're wanting to go through the same journey or very similar journey, go through it with me. And like I said, this is also accountability, so this is something for me to maybe look back on and say, you know, I hopefully look back on and say, I did it. This is where I started, and now I'm, you know, where I want to be, and this is where I'm going to stay. So does that make sense? I like to ramble on, so hopefully these videos are going to be too long. Let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about me first. My main career is I am a ballet and dance instructor. That is what I do. It is what I've always done. It's what I've always loved to do. I started dancing when I was 8. I took ballet, tap and jazz, and I became a classroom assistant when I was 11 years old. And I knew, like, as soon as I started assisting, that this is something that I wanted to pursue. So at the age of 15, I became an instructor. I was trained since I was 11 to become an instructor by the wonderful, wonderful teachers at the studio that I currently work at now too. So I'm very blessed to be there and really happy to be there. Because I've taught all over the city that I lived in, and I've taught at a couple of other different cities. I've taught at gyms. I've headed up dance program at gyms. I've also taught preschool gymnastics while I worked there. I've taught at public elementary schools. I headed up the dance programs there, and I've taught at different studios. So I've taught all over my city. And now I'm back at the studio that I grew up with, because really for me, it's home and I love it there. I'm also the office manager there as well. So that's a little bit about me. So I did used to be very in shape. That doesn't mean that I used to be really skinny. I was definitely skinny for my height. I am 6 feet tall. I am quite tall, and I am all legs. So you'll see photos kind of popping up here and there showing you what I used to look like. But I did dance up to 5 times a week when I was in college, and up to like 3-4 hours a day. So I was quite fit, you know, compared to what I am now. So I weighed, I think the smallest I ever weighed was about 172 pounds. And for my height and my bone structure, that was considered in the healthy range, a little bit towards the middle to low end of my healthy range. So the main things that I can say about my weight gain is, first, I started gaining weight when I met my hubby. When we first started dating, which was about 9 years ago. So we just went out a lot, and so we did gain weight together, if you want to call that love. And then, let's see, after that, I got 2 herniated discs, and I had to stop dancing. I danced professionally for 1 season. That's probably when I was at my skinniest. And I got 2 herniated discs, and I had to stop dancing. I had to stop walking. I had to stop moving in general. And I spent a few months just in bed, which was a huge change from dancing, you know, several times a week. So I gained a little bit more weight. I think at that point I'd gotten up to 230. And then I started exercising, which did no good for my back, and it put me out for longer. And then I met the most wonderful chiropractor. Hello, doc, if you're watching. I doubt you are, but hello, you are. The most wonderful chiropractor who fixed my back, but that did take about a year. So, you know, in that time there was definite more weight gain. And then by the time I got married, which was about 3.5 years after I met my hubby, I was about 230 to 35 pounds. So from 172 to 230 is how much I had gained. Now, during the time at the wedding, I was under a lot of stress at work. I worked a different job at that point, at a different studio. I was under a lot of stress there, and I was under a lot of stress at the wedding. So it actually made a thyroid disease that had been laying dormant my entire life, I suppose you could say, come to life. So I have something called Hashimoto's thyroiditis. It is an autoimmune disease where your body attacks your thyroid because it does not recognize it as a part of your body, as an organ. So it tries to kill it. It is worse than hypothyroidism. Hashimoto's does cause hypothyroidism too, so I have that as well. So that's when the weight really started piling on, and I went up to 260 really fast. And when you have Hashimoto's and you're not treating it, you will keep gaining weight, and it is very hard to lose weight. So Hashimoto's is one of those things that you have to specifically test for. I'm not really going to get into it because this is not about, you know, a whole bunch of medical stuff. I'm just explaining why I gained the weight that I did. Not making excuses, just explaining why I did. So that, and with other stressful things that had happened, I kind of bounced, you know, general adult life. I bounced back and forth from like 230 to 260. I can easily lose 15 pounds. That's not too hard for me. And I've tried multiple different diets. I mean, you've named it. I've tried it from a specific thyroid diet to low gluten, to low fat, to a diet like paleo that's good for people suffering from celiac disease and from other, you know, thyroid problems, gluten intolerance, all that sort of thing. I've tried Weight Watchers. I've tried Jenny Craig. I've tried, you name it, I've tried it. The thing with me and my schedule is I work in the evenings, and, you know, I stay pretty busy. So it's hard for me to meal prep. I'll admit that I'm also kind of lazy about that too. I don't enjoy cooking. I am a baking person. So I needed something that was pre-prepped for me. And luckily enough, I found something wonderful called MyFitFoods. They're not everywhere in the US. I think they have them here in Texas. I want to say Chicago or Illinois, and there's a couple places that have them. I'll put more info down below if you want to look it up and see if it is in your area. They're basically pre-packaged fresh food that you microwave in, or that you heat up in the microwave. It kind of like lean cuisines, I guess you could say, but you don't freeze them, you keep them in your fridge. They only last for about 4 or 5 days or so. So I discovered that and I absolutely love it. So that is what I'm currently doing. Is that it for my history that I need to tell you? Yeah, I guess. So now you kind of have an idea of why I weigh what I weigh. Actually, do you know what I weigh? So here are my statistics currently. I started at 278 pounds. That is the highest that I got to early in January after all the holiday eating. I was at 278 and I jumped onto the MyFitFoods program, which you have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then you have a snack twice a day. So you have basically breakfast, a snack, lunch, a snack, and then dinner. And then you have one cheat meal a week, usually like on the weekends. So I've been doing that since early January. I have lost a total of 22 pounds so far since then. Most of it's water weight. So I'm currently at 256. So that's what I weigh now. So like I said, I've lost about 22 pounds and I want to get to 165, 170. That's my goal. So it's a pretty hefty goal. I want to lose about 113 pounds. So that's quite a bit. Right now I am not exercising because with all the weight that I've gained, when I do try to exercise, I end up just either re-injuring myself or developing new injuries. I think just because my body is used to being a lot thinner, it's like strapping on a bunch of weights all over you and you not having exercised in so long, your body just can't quite handle all that extra weight. So I'm waiting till I drop a little bit more weight before I start exercising, because the main exercise that I like to do is dance. That is what I've always done. That's just what I love. So that's what I want to get back into. I'm not too fond of going to the gym. I just love dancing so much, and that is the exercise that I want to do. So that, and I do like yoga and stuff. Right now I'm not trying to make excuses. I just know my limitations, and doing yoga, I'm too flexible. I haven't lost my flexibility. I've just lost my strength, essentially. That when I try to do positions, I'm not getting anything out of it because I can't get in the position because really my fat is in the way and I feel no stretch. I know that sounds stupid and dumb, but that's just where I'm at. So I'd like to probably get to 240 and then I'll start dancing and doing some yoga again. So that's the plan. Let me see. I had some specific statistics written somewhere. Let me see if I can find them real quick. Okay, so my starting weight, 278 pounds. I went to lose 113 total, so it put me around 165. My current weight is 256 pounds. I've dropped 22 so far, so the percentage that I've dropped of that 113 is about 19.47%, which sounds really good if you think about it. I know for some reason I just love looking at the percentage. I have a mini goal right now. I want to lose, I want to get to 25% of the 113 pounds. So that would put me around, let's see, what would that put me around? Around 249.5. So a little bit under 250, which would be really awesome. And like I said, currently right now, I am just doing the MyFitFoods, the prepackaged food, and taking supplements. I take natural supplements for my thyroid. I don't do medications. And then I'm taking supplements from MyFitFoods, which include, actually don't know what all includes. You'll see it right here, what all it includes in the MyFitFoods packs, because there's a Venus pack, which is a daily sort of fit pack for women, and there's the lean pack, which is for weight loss. So that's where I'm at right now. So this isn't exactly the beginning of my journey, but I figured better late than ever for filming. So like I said, I'll try to update this every week or every couple weeks. What do you think? Leave all your thoughts down below, because I really want to know what everyone has to think about this. And if you don't like these type of videos, don't watch it. Don't watch it. Watch my other videos. So, but I really hope that you do enjoy it, and I really hope that you find this to be not comforting, but it's always great to know someone else out there is going through similar things that you're going through, isn't it? You know, maybe you have a thyroid disease. Maybe you know, are suffering from Hashimoto's or something similar. So, you know, you just want someone to talk to about it. In fact, I kind of, you know, made a dear friend, Chantel. Hi, Chantel. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I made a dear friend because we kind of had a lot in common, and that was something that we had in common. So we really connected on it, and now I consider her a really sweet and dear, wonderful friend. So it's great to go through things together with someone. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, I think that's it. This video is probably long enough. This will be a lot longer than my update videos. This is just kind of a explain where I'm at, what I do, why I am the way I am sort of video. So for now, this is the only type of video, the Charming Changes, that's going to be a slightly different topic than my normal beauty reviews, tutorials, and all that. So like I said, if you don't want to watch it, don't click on it. It'll always say Charming Changes, and it'll have updates and stuff. But I really hope that you do enjoy it. And like I said, connect with me Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, here, email. Mostly I'm the Charming Cheshire. If I'm not the Charming Cheshire, I am Cheshire Cookie as my profile. Also, you can find me on the new beauty forum website, Our Beauty Talk. My username is Cheshire Cookie. Yep, Cheshire Cookie. So you can find me on there. Wonderful forum for all things beauty, including subscription boxes, review, I mean, everything you could want. And it's such a wonderful community too. So you can find me on there as Cheshire Cookie. I actually did a little bitty post on the thread called Work It Out under the health and fitness section if you want to kind of follow up with me there too, along with these videos. So I think that's it for now, everyone. Here's hoping for some wonderful, wonderful Charming Changes coming soon my way, and I'm gonna stick it out and see where I go from here. I'll talk to y'all all very soon. Mwah. Bye.